folks, Ariel over here at Nyth, where there's been no videos for a bit because I have been completely tied up with making hay. So that is one of the things that gets done on this property where I live. There are several hay fields, even though the area you always see is tucked into the trees here. There's also quite a few acres of woods, but there's about 120 acres or so of hay fields. This is dry land, high altitude, non-irrigated haymaking, and it's not nice big square fields. It's ones that wrap around trees and up and down gullies and such, so all the equipment's kind of small to be able to fit into those places. So anyway, that's one of the things I do in exchange for being able to park here, is help with that, because that's a very busy time of year. You do have to cut hay when the grass is ready and the weather is dry, and there's usually only one time in the whole summer when all of that lines up, and everything has to be done right then. So I have been busy with that. That's something that just ties up every moment from waking up till we're usually coming out of the fields well after dark. And then you got to eat and go to sleep and get back up and repeat. And I just help with the things like running hay rakes, shuttling vehicles back and forth and tractors back and forth to different fields, helping get everything greased every day so that nothing breaks down, refilling things, bringing the fuel truck around, bringing food and water to people who are on tractors if I'm not on a tractor at the moment. Barely even rides along on tractors. Once it's cooler in the evening, I'll leave him in the shade when it's hotter, but he does enjoy tractor riding when he gets a chance. So we're wrapped up, all done with that. Everything is done for the year with that stuff, and so I should be back to more regularly scheduled programming. I haven't even had a chance to look at anybody's emails or messages or comments, but hopefully I'll be able to catch up on that. So that's what's been occupying the last couple of weeks, and why I haven't been around sharing anything with you all. And I was trying to keep up, and that's how you get videos like the nettle cake one, where the audio is missing for the first couple minutes when you're trying to edit videos at 1 a.m. and falling asleep on your computer. So I just quit and had to go on hold till got done with some of that stuff and could go back to doing this. There was one spell in there for like 3 days where it rained, and so that put all the hay making on hold, and a friend and I were able to get away for a little short backpacking trip, which was Burley's first. He did really well. We had lots of fun. You'll probably see a video of that at some point when I have time to put it together. We have had a pretty gorgeous summer here. It's been just over a month since it snowed. It last snowed June 21st, I guess the first day of summer. At my house about 2 weeks ago, we did get snow in the mountains down to about 9,500 feet. I live at close to 6,500 feet, but it did not snow down here. We got some rain then. But overall, the haymaking is done on this place for the year, because this is high, dry land, non-irrigated hay, so there's only a single crop. So that is over, and everything else, as you can probably see, is pretty much growing and thriving. I'm eating lots of herbs, lots of mint tea, garlic scapes, lettuces, chards, kales, baby carrots. I haven't dug any yet, but there is some new baby potatoes there. Strawberries, the rhubarb's pretty much done, and so on. There's just a whole lot of stuff coming out of the garden now. I want to do more videos on some of that and harvesting and using some of that stuff now that I should hopefully have a little bit of time to do that stuff. But I just wanted to let you all know that we are okay here. We are having a blast. Riley is napping in the shade right now. We've actually had quite a few days that got into the low 80s. I've lived here for entire summers where it never reached 80, so this is a fairly warm summer. And we've had even some warm nights where it was like 50 overnight. Now last night was more normal, it was like 39. And so people have asked me about air conditioning. Do you need air conditioning? Well, I get way too hot when it's 80. I prefer to never ever see 80. And I know a lot of the world right now is under a heat wave, and I feel very sorry for all of you folks, and I hope everyone is surviving and staying cool and drinking plenty of water. But I don't feel well when it even gets to 80. But with temperatures like 39 at night, all I do is open the house windows when I go to sleep. I like sleeping under my big pile of blankets. All the cold air comes in. Hopefully the house is in the 40s when I wake up, which is perfect. Close all the windows, and it feels air conditioned in there all day long. And about the time it starts to kind of warm up a little bit in the evening in the house, it's cooling off out here, and I just open the windows again. So that's what I do. There's no air conditioning here. Even a lot of the very big, very expensive mansions do not have air conditioning in this area, just because it's not normally needed. But again, I really hope all of you who are way too hot can stay cool right now. And if you think, oh wow, that sounds like a perfect summer, I'd love to live there, just don't forget that that also involves shoveling 450 or 5 or 6 or 700 inches of snow for 8 or 9 months out of the year. So that is the trade-off, which I really like, but a whole lot of other people, when they see videos of that, tell me that they would not. So anyway, got some weeds to pull in the garden. I've got a couple projects I got to do for somebody else not too far away, so I got to get on that stuff, and then hopefully we'll be back to more regular video postings, probably with a lot of garden produce and herb harvests and maybe some recipes and so on. Thanks for sticking around. Just don't worry about us when there's no videos for a bit in the summer. It's usually just because we are busy and swamped. And feel free to go back and watch the 470 other videos if you haven't seen all of them, especially all the wildlife ones. I love the wildlife around here, and I have quite a few videos, like 130 something, of the different critters around here, and I know you haven't all watched them because there's nearly 27,000 of you subscribers, and most of those have only been viewed by a couple thousand people. I didn't get a video yesterday, but there was a fairly large black bear, not in my clearing, but just off it. Saw him for just a sec before he disappeared yesterday. And my one neighbor, which is a little ways away, but one of the closest neighbors I have, has pictures from the day before of a large mature mountain lion on the edge of their deck right outside their house. So there is critters around here. I haven't had any time to take photos of even the little things like my hummingbirds, but hopefully we'll get back to all of that. And I just wanted to reassure everyone who is worrying about me, I will try to get caught up on comments and emails. I just haven't had any time to even look at any of that stuff. So that's what's happening around here. It's a gorgeous sunny day. I've got stuff to do. Try to get this video uploaded and to you guys pretty promptly and get to work. And I hope you are all enjoying your summers. Have to comment down below and tell me what you're doing and what the temperatures are like at your place right now. It's probably going to get up to like 82 this afternoon, but then it's supposed to be about 39, 40 again tonight. So that makes that livable for me. So tell me what the temps are like at your place. Hi folks, Ariel over here. Thanks for spending some of your valuable time watching these videos. Hopefully you found something beautiful, educational, interesting, peaceful, relaxing, or useful while you were here. If so, find more videos here, subscribe so you don't miss any updates, and if you like what you found here, feel free to like and share away so that others can benefit as well. You all have a wonderful day.